Hey Jack, thanks for being here with us. Now, I understand that at Nicholls you're playing on what's called an all Gershwin program, which is billed as authentic Gershwin. Can you explain a little bit about what that means?
Yeah, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to recreate the way Gershwin himself played the piano. He was a fabulous improviser, and he made these wonderful recordings on 78s, but they weren't written down. They were just kind of improvisations, and I've spent years transcribing this music. I've literally note for note reconstructed it, and so I'm going to play basically in the style that Gershwin played. It's a very exciting piano style. It's like a bit sort of jazzy. It has some stride bass. And it's very virtuosic, and so that's my aim. It's like going back in time to the 1920s.
Definitely. I know the music lovers on campus are buzzing about it. And I know that you are currently an artist-in-resident at Davis and Elkins College in West Virginia. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, I was very lucky. A year ago, I met this wonderful man, the president of the college, Buck Smith, and he invited me to come to the college, and I'm there. I'm giving concerts and things and inspiring the students and also promoting the college around the States. But I'm also there to write music because another one of my great ambitions is composing. And they've given me this wonderful place that's very quiet. It's in the beautiful setting of the Appalachian Mountains. And I write music, and that's one of my dreams too. So for me, it's like a win-win situation. It's a great college to be connected with, and I get to do my own music too.
Definitely sounds like a great setting. So, about your history, do you come from a musical family, and what brought you to the States?
I do, yeah. I'm from quite a large family, and both my parents loved music, and although they're amateur musicians, they introduced us all to music when we were little, and so I grew up in an environment where my older brothers and sisters were already playing the piano. It was just natural for me to copy them. But my introduction to the States came through the Gershwin family. I was very lucky. I got invited to come over and meet Gershwin's sister, Frankie, in New York. And I already had a career in Europe playing classical music, playing Chopin and Beethoven and so on. But I started transcribing Gershwin, and they got to hear about it, and so I got invited to New York, and I met some wonderful people connected with Gershwin's family, including Edward Jablonski, Gershwin's biographer, and I just fell in love with the country. This is back in 1991, and I've been coming back ever since.
And now you're in our small town of Houma, Louisiana.
I love it, yeah.
And as we mentioned, Nicholls is now an all-Steinway school, and you yourself are considered a Steinway artist. What is it about the Steinway pianos that you find so attractive?
They're simply the best piano in the world. That's basically it. I mean, it's playing a really good Steinway as compared with other makes, perhaps. For me, it's like the difference between a 2D and a 3D image. It's like it transforms music. I mean, it's really going from a musical instrument into a thing that you can express art on. It's very hard to explain. You have to remember all these instruments too, the quality instruments of Steinway are hand-built, so each one is different. So they're not necessarily all the same, but they are works of art, and it's a privilege to play them, definitely.
That's very well put. So tell us a little bit about, now that you're here and you're working with the university as an all-Steinway school, what's the plans for the future? Any future ambitions that you'd like to share with us?
Well, I mentioned composing, and this is one of my great ambitions because I spent my life as a concert pianist, and I was very successful when I was young. I won various competitions, and I was just full-time traveling, the life of a pianist, and there was no time to do anything else. I mean, you're on the road all the time, and it's not actually often as glamorous as it sounds, I'm sure you know, and so, but it's fun, but it's hard work too. But I always had, as a teenager, I used to write a lot of music. I was very passionate about composing, and then my performing career just took over. And all the time I felt I wanted to get back to writing music. And by being an artist-in-residence in West Virginia, I've got this opportunity to start composing again. I mean, I actually was recovering from a serious car accident before we came on air. We mentioned this just back in 2001, and that really started me writing music because I wasn't able to play the piano for a long time. And so my ambition is just to really explore that. I feel like I've got 25 years of catching up to do almost there, and so I'm writing a lot of music for myself to play and for other people.
That's very exciting.